wonderful people. My name is Rubens Saintel, and I hope you're having an epic day. Welcome and thank you for joining me for the first masterclass. This one's about Bitcoin. Don't use or spend any money you do not have, okay? I'm just don't, all right? And be smart, do your own research. I've done some research. You can follow along if you want, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. Bitcoin's money, yes, hard cash that you can use to buy whatever you want. The main difference is that it's not tied to any country. Instead, it lives on interwebs. You can buy a car or even an island if you have enough of them. You also store your Bitcoins online instead of a bank. You can buy them or mine them like they did in the old days. I personally use Coinbase, link down below. You can use your computer or your phone to keep track of your transactions. When you open an account, you get a wallet with a private address. You also get a public address that you share. That means anyone can add transactions to a blockchain ledger. This is a good thing. This helps protect Bitcoin from fraud. There are a few transaction fees per se, but mainly you remain anonymous. Bitcoin's unregulated right now, but that may soon change depending on, the administration that's out there. Bitcoin trades billions of dollars every day. That is why so many banks have jumped on board to make it safer and offer it to its customers. Gemini is one of the main backbones of a lot of Bitcoin blockchain exchanges, such as BlockFi, which I use, link down below. Bitcoin price keeps going up, which means more people will get into it, which means they'll get adopted more, which means companies will go into it, which means the price will keep going up. It's kind of a great cycle. That's why you're here, right? Now let's learn how you can buy your first coin. First thing I want to get out of the way is that you should not buy Bitcoin if you don't have the money. Only buy what you can afford. Just like buying stocks, it's an investment. To buy Bitcoin, you are going to have to use an exchange. What is important to me when I'm picking an exchange is safety, ease of use, and good value. I worked hard for that money, so I want to make sure it's in a safe place that I can trust to get out when I need to, should I need to, without going through any hoops. Third, I want to make sure that I'm not getting jacked with fees each time I want to make a transaction, such as buying or selling a Bitcoin. No matter who you go with, all these brokerages are required to follow the law of the land that they are in. They have to abide by anti-money laundering and know your customer laws. So that means you need to have your ID ready and make sure your ID matches your current address. You cannot buy Bitcoin without having this information. My two favorite brokerages are Coinbase and BlockFi. I have accounts with both. You can't go wrong with either one. They both have advantages and disadvantages. They both allow you to buy Bitcoin through your bank, credit card, debit, or wire transfer. You can get $10 free with both of them if you use my link below. The pros of Coinbase is that it's fast unless you start buying Bitcoin the moment you start a transfer from your bank. However, you can't take it out until the money clears, just like a 3 to 5 normal bank transfer. Coinbase has no cons that I've seen thus far. The pros of BlockFi is that it offers you 6% interest on your Bitcoin. No, that's not a verbal typo. They basically pay you to use their platform. This is too good to be true, and there must be some catch, and can we trust them? Yes, we can trust them. They're backed by Gemini, the leading backbone of BlockFi. BlockFi? Now, your account is open. Let's go ahead and fund it. Connect your bank to the exchange using something called Plaid. It's free. And this happens right away. It is safe. And if you prefer not to do that, you can also connect it manually by entering your banking account and your routing number, and then wait for that small deposit to show. You do not need $50,000 to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy a small amount, just like shares of stock. So if you only have $100, go for it. Use my link below, and you'll also get $10 when you open it. You can fund your account in a number of ways. You can use a debit card or a credit card. Even though those are options, I do not recommend it. The fees are just too high. It's 3% or higher. Now that you have some Bitcoin, we want to keep it safe, so we have to make some decisions. Do you want to keep them hot or do you want to keep them cold? They both have pros and they both have cons. Hot storage means that you keep your Bitcoins on the exchange, such as BlockFi, to gain interest. The downside is you are basically relying on that company to keep your Bitcoin safe. It's not backed up by any governments. Cold storage means you keep it on a device the size of a thumb drive, secure with you at all times. Link down below if you want to go that route. I personally use the hot route with BlockFi because I believe in something called passive income. What that means is I'm basically making money while I sleep. Taxes. Yes, you have to pay taxes on Bitcoin. The best way to do this is with an app called app.taxbit.com. They automatically connect to almost every exchange and calculate your taxes for you, the same way that Mint or Truebill does with your credit card and your bills. Will the market crash? Yes, it will crash. I'm very bullish Bitcoin, but it's going to crash. It's only logical. It happens all the time. It's been happening since 2012. There's actually a set pattern. It goes up for 8 months, stays down for about a year. Goes up for 8 months, crashes, stays down for about a year. Up 8 months, down a year. Up 8 months, down a year. That said, each time it goes up 2 to 3 times higher than it was the last crash. Take out your gains. So if you deposit 100, Bitcoin goes up 100, take out 100. So what you are left with is only gains. Continue to do this over and over again. I'm not a financial advisor. That's just what I do, and that's just my example. However, like I said, do not, I repeat, do not spend money on Bitcoin if you do not have the money to spend. Just like stocks, it's an investment. Last thing, remember how I said you can't buy Bitcoin without giving your information and letting the man know what you're doing? Well, that's not entirely true. You can go to local.bitcoin.com or localcryptos.com. And I'm going to leave it at that. You can go figure out what those are. Did I cover everything? What do you want to see next week? What do you want to see less of? Please leave a comment below and I'll personally reply to each one, even if it's just one. Seriously, please be more than just one comment. Turn on notifications and share this with someone that you think will find value from this video. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.